As a directorate, our main responsibility is to ensure that water resources are managed and developed in a sustainable manner so as to ensure that all the different sectors get the necessary support to use the water in a more sustainable manner and to ensure that we have water available for the present and future generation. The beginning of the thought on the Water Resources Institute goes back to 2003 when the Water Resources Management Reform Studies was undertaken. During that reform studies, a number of investigations on the challenges and opportunities available to improve on the water resources management and development came up. One of the key areas that was identified was the issue of human resource capacity in management and development of the water resources, as well as lack of awareness on water resources management issues in this country. So benchmarking and with the local problems that we are facing, it was very necessary that we have a one-stop center where we can bring the different water users and stakeholders to either dialogue or discuss issues of water resources development and management so that we have sustainable development of these finite water resources.
We have worked with a number of partners to move this idea forward. They have supported us to get the idea into concrete action.
Water Resources Institute focuses on 4 thematic areas: applied training, applied research, dialogue, and outreach. These 4 areas of focus are being used to address issues of loss and damage, climate financing, and others.
Water Resource Institute is a point that brings us together to kind of bring together applied research, to combine that with applied learning, capacity development within the sector. I mean the ministry, the private sector, and also us as the NGOs, and make sure that all our efforts are leading us to realize the SDG 6 aspiration, where everyone everywhere has access to water, sanitation, and hygiene.
The trainers will be people from ourselves, there will be people from the civil society, from the academic institutions, from the private sector, and from relevant government agencies. As we enter into partnerships with organizations outside Uganda, they will help us to bring in international best practice and concretize the idea of the institute. We have created a space for people who have retired from government, from NGOs, from the private sector, academic institutions, to come and contribute. We want to have a partnership arrangement where any partner can come and actually utilize the facilities of the institute and be able to conduct the trainings, conduct applied research, conduct dialogues, and also even utilize the information that we have in the sector. We have online water quality monitoring equipment set up in this building that people will look at as a training event. We are also setting up a modeling unit in here. But around here we also have a meteorological station which people will actually use. We have a groundwater monitoring station that people will use to run issues to do with groundwater. Then close by we have a surface water monitoring station. And not far from here we also have a meteorological training center that will be accessible. We also have a national water treatment plant where they are pumping water close by. And we believe that this will enable us to save costs on hiring hotels, but also enable to train more people at a reasonable cost. Once we have the institute up and running and people are taking advantage of it, the sector will not be the same. We want to call upon other partners out there that can support the institute to become more operational. You come and join us. The space is open, and we believe that all of us will benefit and will make Uganda a much better place to live in. We will position water and environment and give them these resources their rightful place through improved capacity, increased research, dialogue, and outreach. Thank you very much.